Whoop.
Anyway, all good. So yeah, you can see what I'm doing, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'm just going to start making your fences, mate.
Oh, thanks.
Do it live.
What does the jig look like?
So the jig is a piece of 70 by 35 pine.
Right.
Just a scrap piece from work.
Yeah.
Knots and all. And they are hang on, where are we? 2 4mm round dowels.
Gotcha.
And it's a real pain in the ass to get that in place. I glued them. Here we go. I glued them, and then I had to use really, really small nails. You can see them just there.
Right. So they're still round. You didn't painstakingly cut them in half.
No, that's just a round 4mm dowel. It needs to be a full round. So then I tried to glue them and nail them, and then that's care of
Dave
Mr. Volt.
Yeah,
Dave Volt printed that for me. He sent me the file, and I tried to do it in resin, but it's just too big and bulky and heavy for resin. Right. So he printed that and sent that to me, and so there's the profile rollers. You can see the profile there.
Excellent.
And they just spin freely on a bolt. And so I'll show you when I've cut the strip. You put the strip on there, and then you just roll it.
Excellent. And that's fitting nicely over the piece of wood. Yeah, cool. Yeah. It keeps it straight. Nice.
So
nice.
I'll cut all these strips first, and then I'm going to have to go and find me roll of tape so that I can tape it down and make sure it doesn't move. So anyway, we'll get around to that. Oh, there's a few people here.
Oh, is there?
Anthony, g'day, mate.
Anthony's here too. Josh and Anthony.
Nice surprise. Yeah, we just thought, bugger it.
Oh,
let's do it. So Hughes is busy painting figures.
Figures, literally. Haha.
Nice jugs.
Nice jugs, yes. What are you? Oh, you're making guardrail.
I'm making Hughes.
James from Florida's just tuned in. G'day, James.
Where's James?
James is slot car home track hobbyist. I sent you pictures of James' new room he's building. He's done the drag strip. Nice room.
Yes, very nice. Very, very nice.
Well, watch this space. I think James is going to blow us all away.
Yep, that's fine. I'm just making some guardrails for Hughesy. He asked for some 4.5 meters of single height rail. So I'm going to be busy for the next couple of hours. So I thought while I'm doing this, while Hughesy's painting his figures, Hughesy said, why don't we just go live? So here we are. Hub's at home. He's crook.
He's got the COVID. Got the vid.
Yep. So he's at home resting and trying to get better with a sick daughter who's just gotten over it or getting over it as well. So they're keeping it in the family. So he's resting. If he feels like coming on, he's more than welcome to. So
no coughing.
No.
Damn it. I think I'm out of dead white.
Have you got anything else there?
Well, I got this crappy stuff I got from the dollar store. Well, it was $6, but it's really thin and crap, and you got to go over it 3 or 4 or 5 times.
Yeah,
love these. These are great. One coat, you're done.
Yep, that's what you got to get. But, Wildman's here.
G'day,
Eric. So if anyone's asking how I make the guardrails, if you haven't seen my other video, you'll be able to watch along. I'm just cutting the guardrail. I'm going with 20 mil this time, Hughesy.
Now, what material exactly are you using it, and where do you get it? What sort of metal?
It's from Bunnings, and it is aluminium flashing.
Flashing for gutters?
Yep, and it's very, very fine. I don't know. That's probably wouldn't even be a mil.
Right. In thickness.
Barely mil, maybe 0.8 of a mil.
Flexible, but it holds its shape when you bend it.
Yep.
Perfect.
And it's for flashing around gutters and that sort of stuff. So I've cut a length. Can you see that? I've cut a length to suit the jig.
Yes.
Just short of the jig. And that gives me a nice long length. The longer the length, the easier it is for you. You're just going to be using it on a straight, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe a couple of sections where it's curved, but that's fine. I've been carefully curving what you've sent me, and it works well. Yeah,
it's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
Well, I use the outer edge of a spare piece of track to get the curvature just right. You know?
Yeah, but once you curve it, it starts bending and buckling, and you've got to.
If you go too far, but I've been pretty lucky; it's not too bad.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing about this stuff. It's thin enough that you can, and when you have to, you can just with a set of pliers. I use these ones. So they're a set of pliers that I think Dave Volk sent me these, and they've got nylon jaws.
Excellent.
You can see that. So yeah, you can bend the rail back into shape without leaving an indentation in it. Right. So that's very handy. Just going to turn this heater off. That's better. It's getting too warm in here. All right. What's happening in the chat? Anthony?
Yeah, now I can't see any chats here.
Okay.
Maybe I should grab my I'll just go and grab my iPad if it's charged. Haha. I'll see what
Josh, you can do a really, really fairly tight turn. I mean, I don't know if you'd get it on the inside of an R1. You probably could, but there'd be a lot of mucking around to get it to look the right shape again. Because I'm using a flat jig, your flat lengths look really good. As I said, when you start bending at the top edge, I'll make a guardrail and I'll show you what I mean.
Come on, where are we?
So a brand new blade.
U-blade.
And just got to make a few passes to cut through it.
Right.
So I did some scenery work for Mr. Slot Car a few years ago, and I didn't know what to charge. And he said, just charge whatever you get paid an hour at work. This is going to take a while, so Hughes, you're up for an absolute shitload.
Wow, cool.
Just joking, mate.
Well, I was just thinking, I need to get an extension on the card for all these bloody new slot cars coming out.
I hope Mrs. Hayes doesn't know about
serious. That. Yeah, no, they don't know. Of course, we don't talk about those things.
First rule of slot cards: we don't talk about slot cards.
Oh, well, acquiring them.
Yeah.
But seriously, that's a huge number of excellent cars they're releasing all of a sudden. Those Toyotas looked fantastic,
don't they? Those GT1s.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Of course, this thing's having trouble connecting to the router. Almost had it for half. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Oh, what? Now it's trying to join a hotspot. No thanks.
Ref's working on a 3D pit gantry.
Pit gantry.
Is that for in the pits when the cars are doing pit stops? Is that for lights for the software, or is that just a static thing for air guns and stuff, mate?
Come on, iPad. Just shake
So
it.
just quickly. Is it joining? Shake it. Hold it right. Stick your tongue out, mate.
Need to hit it a couple of times.
So there is one strip that's at 20 mil. I normally do them around 18, but sometimes I find that it can be a little bit on the narrow side. So I'm going to try. I'll do this one at 20 and see how they turn out, mate.
All right. Oh, now I've got an echo. All right, I can lean that back there.
So I'll be back in a sec. I just got to get some tape.
Okay, cool. All right. So I'm building a new installation up on the plateau on the layout where the Firestone thing is. When I did the mine shaft thing, I finished that off very quickly up there through trees and bushes and things and little mounds from the old layout, but it was just a placeholder. Now I'm finishing it up properly up there, and it includes one Hooters restaurant, care of Magnetic Racing. So today I'm painting the staff at the Hooters restaurant, and I don't know, but it's turning out to be too much fun. Yeah. And then I've got all the creepy customers.
How many of them are modelled on you?
Look at them all. They're all, yeah. So there's some sitting. So I've painted everything. I'm up to the Hooters. Okay, let's do this.
So
I'm running out of
hobbyist is saying this is a nice surprise. Just got in from working all day at Universal Studios in the Orlando heat. What exactly is it that you do? Do you know, Hughesy?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, James. I know he went to Universal took the family there.
He says he's just walking all day. I thought that read working all day.
Yeah. Well, have you ever been over there, mate?
No, I've never had a passport, mate.
Oh, right. Nearby there's the Orlando Disney World, and it's like 5 parks. And if you're not fit when you arrive, you sort of are at the end with a lot of blisters on your feet. It just goes on and on and on. It's like a whole country. It's massive.
We've got a park like that in Australia too, mate. It's called the Northern Territory.
Yeah, well, no, it dwarfs the Northern Territory. Oh my God, it just keeps going. And there's 5 parks. So that's just the Disney. And then after a few days of that, you think, oh, let's get out of here. Let's just go somewhere else. So you go down to Universal, down the highway a bit, or up the highway. And it's massive as well. There's all this walking. And I think Universal's the better of the two, quite frankly. But you got to do it at least once. It's incredible. And the food's really cool. We had a great time. Cool. And James has just done that.
And how long ago was that you did that?
Oh, 2012, way back.
Wow.
I have lots of pictures.
Cool.
Which is the? Oh, this is the easy one. Okay. Well, that's a whole top. All right, we'll start at the back there.
James, I think you might be confused, mate. I don't have a plastic track. I've got a routed 2-lane track, mate.
Yeah, DG built his from scratch during the lockdowns.
Yep. Anthony's excited about the RX-7. I am too, mate. I'm looking forward to that Moffat.
Me too.
Okay, so I've just taped that bit of aluminium flashing
Right.
to the jig, and then I'll start by very lightly running over it with the forming tool. And I might need to set that again. It's a bit loose. Just move that so you can see all the mistakes I'm making. But this is just, you just got to do a trial and error each time you do one of these rails. You just got to set it so that it's nice and taut. Or if you're Boone, you would say taunt. Which every time he says that, I cringe. It's taut, not taunt. You're not taunting it. All right.
Uh-huh.
Just nice and lightly.
Maybe it means different things over there.
It might, mate. It might.
Different meanings.
And then come back. And each pass, I just go a little bit heavier on the tool. And already, see what I've done? I haven't set it properly in the middle. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep. So what's that about?
So this side, I'll put it that way, it might be easier to see. So this side, is not a lot of meat on it compared to that side.
Right.
So I've got to reset that in the middle.
Okay.
The ends don't look too bad. But I'll just move this across in the middle and get it right. And this is why it's time consuming. Because you want to get it right.
Man.
No, I'm not happy with that. Not happy with that at all.
It's pretty good.
So there's a lot on that side. Not a lot on that side.
Okay.
But, it moves. I might have to put more lengths of tape on it to get it to sit right. Look, I'll send that to you anyway, Hughesy.
Yeah.
If I start stuffing around with it,
it's all good.
Yeah, the more you, because it's so malleable, the more you roll it, the worse it's going to get. So see how I don't know if you can tell with the lens, but they actually do bend as you roll it.
Yep. No, that's great.
Bend,
that's good.
So what I do is I put it upside down on the jig, and it'll sit to one side of the dowel.
Yep.
See how it's off center?
Yes.
And I give that another roll, just lightly, just to take the warp out of it.
Okay. Excellent.
Great. So that's how I do it. So what was that? That was 6 or 7 minutes of stuffing around?
Yep.
And you want 4.5 meters?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just measure this piece. I don't know how long it is. So that's 47 and that's 62. They're about 620 mil long.
That's great.
So
excellent.
Two of those is a meter. You want 4 of them, so I only got to make 8.
Yeah. All of this has relevance when I do this new magnetic racing item. It's on its way. I'm going to build it and install it, and the guardrail is going to be added to it. So I'm going to spiff that whole section up very nicely.
Cool. Looking forward to it, mate. What else are people saying?
G'day UC. G'day Jeff. G'day John D. Who else? Anthony's here.
He's got to go back to work.
James Graff is here. Yep. It's 10 folk, 10 like-minded fellas who are. It's Friday, isn't it? They're dying to get off work and get home. The weekend's almost here. It's within reach.
Well, I hope everyone gets a bit of enjoyment out of this. It takes the drudgery out of your Friday.
Drudgery. So, yep, that's pretty good. Did I get
John D's here.
Bit off one side.
John D said lots of Australian liveries for the Revo slot RX-7 possible, as well as the Moffat one. Well,
oh wow, that's good. Is that
pretty
true?
sure there was a white kit. I'm hoping it's a white kit.
There's a white kit.
Line drawing. Yeah. If there's a white kit, then there'll be quite a few white kits being bought, because there are a lot of liveries from way back when, in the 80s, for RX-7s.
Okay.
And that'd be really good. I've got to get off my ass and finish my ute.
I always wanted one of those RX-7s, because that was where they sort of really introduced the rotary engine, made it real popular. Remember that?
I remember as a young bloke, that was
Never
one of the first car posters I ever had on my wall was an RX-7.
Yeah.
I loved the shape of it. Really loved the shape.
A friend in school, his parents got one, and of course everybody was envious. Like, I think it was metallic green.
Yeah,
man, it looked for the time. It looked fantastic. It'd get dropped off at school, and we'll be like, "Look at that car!" It's just amazing.
Yeah, very cool car, and iconic in Australia now because of what Moffat did with it.
Yeah,
I think. Geez, I'd love a guillotine right now. No, I wouldn't use it on Hub. Wonder if Hub's watching. G'day, Jeff.
Okay, this is a very delicate operation here. Didn't think I'd be painting Hooters on live the next day.
That was a great show last night.
It flew by, I tell you what.
I knew Hub was under the weather, and I said to him, "Look, we'll just do a quick show. You know, he's not going to be feeling up to it." But man, it flew.
Yep.
Well, we were all having such a good time. Maybe not Hub, because we were hanging shit on him all night.
Well, he didn't see that graphic coming, did he?
No. Got him by surprise. Lucky. I'm glad I held off. I tried to bring it up on the last episode, and it wouldn't load.
That's the one that wouldn't load, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know why, because I just tried it when I was putting up all the slides that we needed of the Revo slots and everything. I saw it there, and I thought, "Oh, I'll just try it," and it worked.
Mm.
So
hey, maybe I could get some work as a, what do they call it? T-shirt painting or body painting?
Body painter.
Body painter. What do you reckon?
Yeah, looking all right. You're up near the Gold Coast, aren't you? You should go out onto the beaches and spray tan the girls.
Yeah, when I was a teenager going up to the surf, there was always some old guy with one of those spray packs spraying all the...
That's
I thought, oh, that's a nice service he's providing. And, I'm innocent. Now I'm understanding what fucking creepy. I thought he was providing a very nice service there. Very convenient.
Oh,
it's nice.
Very nice for
Making
him.
sure we don't get a sunburn.
Yep.
No,
they were burning all right. I don't know what he was putting on them. I think he was spraying reef oil on them. They were cooking in the
Yeah,
sun.
reef
Beautiful.
oil. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And these have got the little decals. This is going to be tricky, putting the decals on their shirts.
Yeah,
Good.
very hard. Have you got a good set of tweezers there, mate?
Yep. I got a
Because I think
kit.
you're going to need them.
Yeah. I need better eyesight.
Don't we all?
I've got one of those magnifying hobby things, and when I put it on, everything's out of focus. It's zoomed in, but it's out of focus.
You got a set of these?
No, I'm going to have to look at something like that. Can you change the focus on those? Oh, there you go. That's what I need. That's what I need.
So this just pulls out.
Yep.
And you just change to a different lens.
Where'd you get those?
Amazon, I think.
Amazon. All right.
Amazon, eBay.
Excellent.
All of those places, they've got them. I think I just typed in. Oh no, it wasn't. It was on Facebook.
Facebook.
It was advertised on Facebook. I got them through Facebook. That's right. But they're on Amazon and eBay. Just look up magnifying glasses.
Yep.
That sort of stuff.
That's pretty cool.
In the hobby section. I'll check the chat in a sec. I'll just mark this out.
Slot Car Hub's joined us.
Ah, cool. How you feeling, Hub?
You know.
Dave reckons you'll need a bigger brush for 1-to-1. I don't know. He's a detail sort of guy. It might take him a while.
Yeah, it's all in the details.
He's still no good. He's still not good. Well, we had a chat this morning, and I was crook a little while ago, and I'm pretty confident that I had COVID as well. And it was only like a day and a half I was feeling crook, so hopefully that's the same for you, Hub. I doubt Hub would want to jump on. But if you want to, mate, let us know.
He'll cough and splutter.
Yep. Throw some starch, you bastard, down his throat.
Come on. He's on the toilet, he says. He's always on the toilet.
God. It's shocking, isn't he?
Okay, there's a vehicle that pulled up outside. Oh, no.
Another delivery?
No, I think it's my daughter's gotten back from shift. My wife's taken a few months long service leave and last working day today, so be able to go and have a few jaunts around the place.
Hey. That'll be nice. A couple of months away from work. Well, I can't complain. I had 6 weeks.
Sorry? Pliers. Yeah. Hang on, mate. What are those buggers?
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
There you go. Just lending out the tools there.
You got a tradie there?
What's that?
Have you got a tradie there?
No, that's my daughter's boyfriend. He's working on his Nissan. He's 4-wheel drive.
Ah.
Was it Pathfinder? That's the big one.
No, Patrol.
Patrol, yeah, he's got a Patrol. That's the one.
So this is a bit of a boring live. Just 2 old farts working away.
Well, hold up the track piece close to the camera again. Let them see how they turn out.
I will.
Because some of them are tuning in only now.
What's that?
Some of them are tuning in only now. They might have missed the description earlier.
That's all right. There's one rail done. And the good thing about this aluminium is that you can prime it and paint it. So all of my fencing that I've done so far, I've painted white, and that was because you might have heard earlier, I want to print my own decals and then stick them to the guardrails and have them form like the actual guardrails being painted.
Right.
That's the plan. We shall see.
They will look terrific. Have you got a postie arriving or something? The dog's barking.
Oh, someone's probably walking past the place with their dog. It's usually what it is. Or someone's trying to rob me. He'd open the gate for him, I reckon. Unfortunately.
Oh, missed.
So what's everyone else doing today? All the people that are in the chat, you all on a break at work? What's the time? It's nearly 12, so it's nearly lunchtime, I suppose. Awkward silence.
Awkward silence. Should be easier for Revo and BRM to churn out white kits than achieve the high standard paint schemes the RTR cars need to put in orders early so they know how many to make. That's a good point from John D.
So everyone can say that. Churn out white kits and achieve a high standard paint scheme to the RTR cars and need to put in orders early so they know how many to make. It would be easier to just do white kits, John, but not everyone out there wants to paint a car every time they buy a car.
Right.
So they want to be able to just grab it, throw it on the track and go for it. All right, let's do the rest of this. Get that done. All right.
Under the arm.
See you, Dave. Like I said, it's lunchtime. Dave will be at work.
Which Dave is it? You see?
Yep.
Yep.
He'll be at work thinking, thank God it's Friday. Yep. Hopefully he gets home and does another video so we can all watch that.
Yeah, he should do another tuning video like that Legend one. That was cool.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting the car tuned by you.
So I've been afraid to true those tyres because they've got so much detail on the tyres, but he's basically taken them right down to the point where they're almost flat.
Yeah.
So
well, you saw how much of a time gain he got.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Not long to go now. Let's cheat.
Yikes.
You got a good steady hand, Hughesy?
Well, no, I've got the shakes. So I'm actually, yes, I'm. Oh dear.
Getting old.
It's starting to get that way, yeah.
I've got to book a bloody.
Of course, I'm painting your tits at the moment. That doesn't help.
You got to zone out of the subject, mate. Just concentrate on the task at hand.
It's a piece of plastic. It's just a little piece of plastic.
Keep telling yourself that. A phone call, guys. Give me a sec.
Oh, it's the wife.
Hello. Oh, how's it going? No.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, what do we got here? I've got to get trying to get the round. Oh, I got some on the serving tray. Oh, I've got to paint all the chicken wings yet. It's not too bad. Underneath there. In there. Oh, looks like she's had implants. Let's clean that up. Oh, someone's at the door. We've got a new fandangled door security system. Even if a little mouse crawls past, we get an alert. That's not too bad.
Back in the room.
Not going to see these too close up. They'll be in the restaurant.
Hang on, just look.
It's not too bad. It's not the best
all right.
one. That's okay. I've got to paint all the chicken on the trays, but I painted the trays silver.
Yeah, they look good.
Everything else pretty good.
I'll just tell everyone that the chicken's wrapped up in foil.
Yeah. Good. Actually, they turned out quite good.
Yeah, they look good. Well, I've been saying lunch. It's almost bedtime Thursday.
Ah.
John said, good point. I have lots of unpainted white kits, hesitant to muck them up, maybe practice on plastic spoons. Do you have an airbrush, John, or how do you do it? Rattle cans? That's Mrs. DG. Appropriate?
Dick Vader.
That way I know exactly who it is. Run for cover.
Yeah, I got the exact same ringtone just between us.
Have you really?
Yeah, I got that one. As soon as I heard it, I went, that's the one. And I tell you, or I've also got the Benny Hill theme.
Oh, really?
And for some reason, every frickin' time I'm in the middle of Bunnings and off it goes louder.
Love it.
Oh, dear.
Now, I've got that here somewhere. I'm sure I have. Because I used that on one of my videos when I was packing the track away to the big Aussie slot car show get together.
Yeah.
Jeez, where is it?
I just got to rinse this back in a sec.
Yep. I've got a whole heap of sounds for edits, and it's bloody hard to find the. There it is. See if this works. Is it going to work? It's not playing. It's playing, but I can't hear it. Oh, never mind. What have we got here? Music's up. Nah, I don't know. Too technical for me. I'll bring this back up. Have a look who's here.
G'day, Marty. How are you?
G'day, Marty. Thanks for joining us, mate. It's nothing special. It's just a couple of blokes just doing a few things at home, and we thought we'd go live together, mate. Thank you for your interview with Shotgun Dave and George from Area 51.
Yep, that was a good
really enjoyed it. And on our live last night, I don't know if you've had a chance to catch up, but there was quite a few people on there who got a chance to see that and said exactly the same thing. One of the best ones we've seen, mate. So thank you. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm making some guardrails for Hughesy.
And I'm painting jugs.
Aren't we lucky?
Yep. And
John
it's
D
all
said
done
he's got
now.
cheap LD airbrush, but have, to me, a rattle cans that seem to be preferred by most. Yeah, it's good stuff, but expensive.
Yeah, these up about $12 for one, and
Yeah,
you know,
not a lot in it.
I'm lucky if I get 2 car bodies out of the one.
Yeah.
And the clear coat doesn't go very far. I'm going to order some of that SMS clear after seeing what Dave Volk got, the result he got, and I'll fire up this airbrush.
Absolutely, mate. Do it. Yes, you did, Eric. Yes, you did. We had a lot of fun last night, mostly at Hub's expense.
Yeah.
Stephen Greneau. Do you know Stephen Greneau, Hughesy?
Yep.
Well, you wouldn't have got the memo because it was on my channel, Stephen. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, please. Next time we do it, you'll get the memo.
Yeah, hit the little notification bell. So you hit it and make sure you select all, because usually it defaults to personalize. And I find you don't get all the notifications, but you bring that drop down up, you hit all, and then every time someone puts out a video, you'll get a quick little notification.
Thanks, Hughesy. Marty said, sounds good. Yeah, those guys are good people, mate. Fantastic blokes. They are very generous with their time and their knowledge, and that's what the hobby needs. I think you'll agree.
We'll have to get Marty on sometime.
Yeah, sure.
We could change our time, couldn't we? Make it a bit more like I'm sure he doesn't want to get up. He doesn't want to get up at 3 in the morning.
Stateside preferred time, I suppose.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to get up at 3 in the morning to do someone's live.
No, that's going above and beyond that.
Yeah.
Brad's slot car circuit. I set my alarm for 2:55 so I could see the show, and what a show it was. Thanks, mate.
You're a champion, mate.
I'm glad we delivered for you.
Okay. So I reckon this dark flesh tone might pass as Hooters chicken on the tray. What do you reckon?
Yeah, chuck a bit of that on, and if you've got any yellow, just dry brush some yellow over the top.
Really? Okay, like a glaze.
Just a dry brush, just to put a couple of yellow highlights on it.
Okay.
So just dab your brush on some paper towel, and there's almost none on there, and then just brush it across and try that. G'day, Nick. Thanks for joining in last night. It was a good show, wasn't it? We had fun.
You see that?
I'll bring you up, mate.
So I'm just dabbing this lot. And yeah, I don't bother priming them. I think these game color paints, you really don't need to. It turns out quite good.
Well, when I've got a whole heap of these to get through before I get on to. I've got some Vallejo inks, and I've got a few of these Tamiya. You need to prime with this stuff. It doesn't like bare resin. Doesn't like bare resin. So I've got a few more figures I need to prime.
Like these will be inside the restaurant, so you really won't see them close up. I think the
Yeah.
glaze is a good idea because the way the light will hit, it'll highlight the product on the tray.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Little details that make it fun. Oh, I haven't even installed the LEDs yet. Yeah, I've got to do that. I've got to figure out where they're going.
We saw that, Marty, that you sent Shane some stickers.
Oh, I'd like some too.
Yeah, I hope he shares.
I hope he sends us some. What are you sending him to him first for? What's wrong with us? Why can't we have some 2-line stickers?
Maybe Hub sent Marty some stickers of his own.
Oh, maybe it was.
Would you like some? Would you like some, Marty?
We can send you our stickers, Marty, if you email us. I've added a new Gmail email address to my page info.
Well, I think I've still got a couple of your stickers here, Shane. And I've got some Aussie slot car stickers, and I've got a couple left of my stickers. So if Marty wants to, I can send them all out in one hit.
Yeah. Awesome. There you go, Marty. And we'd love some 2-line stickers. They look cool.
Bloody oath. Good design. There you go. Hughesy, read that one from Tad.
Nah. Yeah, no, I got the upper hand.
Just a happy little jug. So Marty did catch up with last night's show, Hughesy.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's great. Eric, those are on a different cable channel, Tad. Well, there's an invite. Marty said he'd love to bring us on his live stream sometime soon.
Oh, the three of us? That'd be funny. Oh,
so
dear.
that's a Wednesday around lunchtime, our time.
You really should give that more thought, Marty. If us three come on there, your audience.
There's all sorts of sensor warnings and everything, mate.
Oh, dear.
Every Wednesday I'm at work, but it's around lunchtime, so I could come on for about 20 minutes, and we can work all that out. John D, Saturday morning for Australia might be a good live to the USA.
Saturday morning, yeah?
Yep.
And that would be
Friday evening.
Friday. Yeah. Well, Marty, do people in the US tend to go out Friday night more so, or Saturday for our age group? What do you reckon? Which would be the better time to do that?
Yep. Get Marty to work that out if he wants. He'd be happy to send us some stickers. Thanks, Marty.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, and you got the bundle there, DG.
Yeah, I'll get onto that.
Now, where's my paper?
Actually, Marty, if you could comment or send me a message. Actually, send me an email if you wouldn't mind, mate. It's Dick Gerin, DICKGERIN @gmail.com. Send me an email with your address, and I'll happily send them off for you, mate.
Oh, lost him.
He's got the fumbles today.
Yeah. No, these ones haven't been shooken up yet.
Shooken up.
Moon yellow. What do you reckon? Moon yellow?
You'll have to get Taylor Swift to shake it off for you, mate. Is that her line? Shake it off or something?
Yeah, that's Hub's thing. Remember we did that Raceway, race it off, shake it off, that signage for him. I'm told by his wife that he actually loves that light, even though it's bright pink and all that.
Oh, he would love it, yeah.
He fitted it on his layout quick smart, didn't he?
Didn't he? Yeah, he couldn't wait to get it on his layout.
Spent a lot of time.
Ted's asking Wildman how he's dealing with all the South Indiana armpit of American heat.
Oh, wow.
What sort of temperatures are you getting over there, fellas?
Okay. Oh, right. Do the hair with that.
Ted reckons it would definitely be entertaining if we jumped onto Marty's live. So he goes on about 10 a.m. here on a Wednesday morning, apparently.
Right.
So when I'm going for my lunchtime walk, I'm just catching the tail end of it. So we can work something out.
You seem to enjoy those lunchtime walks.
Well, it's pretty much the only exercise I get, mate. So if I don't do it, I get fatter and fatter and fatter, and I don't want to.
So on the job, is your job, is it active or sitting in an office or what? What are you doing?
Well, I work in a factory, in manufacturing, and the structure of the business has changed. I make printing ink, gravure printing ink, and coatings, and now the company buys a lot of it in. So we're doing more warehousing and taking deliveries than we are actually making stuff.
Now that printer ink you were saying is typically used for packaging, commercial packaging.
Yeah, so gravure is a type of printing process. Some people may have heard of Flexo, which is what Dave, UC Slot Cars, is involved with. But ours is gravure. So if you imagine, you see the newspapers going through the machines.
Yep.
And there's a lot of rollers. Well, we use cylinders that are etched, and the substrate goes through, the ink gets applied on those rollers. They go through heaters, the ink dries onto the next color. So it's made up of what we print is 8 colors, right, up to 8 colors. So yeah, it's just layering of colors. So we used to make all our own inks from scratch, but we don't anymore. So it's we probably do about 15% of the work we used to do, and we are there for 12 hours a day. So basically, I'm ordering stock. I've got to go in Monday for 6 hours, half a day, and do stock takes. I do a monthly stock take.
Right.
So that's on my day off. This Monday will be my day off. But yes, there's a lot of sitting in front of a computer, ordering and all that sort of stuff, waiting for something to do. Some days we're flat out. It just depends on what's on the machines at the time and how much of the stuff they're using. But if it's most of the bought-in stuff, then it's got nothing to do with us. So we get an empty drum back and we just throw it out. Sometimes we refill it. Sometimes we'll get them a new one. Just depends on what's going on the presses at the time. So I don't like sitting for too long, especially at work. So I like to get up and go for a walk, and lunchtime's the best time for it. So I'll do about a 4.5K walk for my lunch break, and that gets me moving.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we got 103 with humidity over middle of America.
Wow. That's 35, 36 degrees.
Oh, that's a cool one.
That's not too bad, but with the humidity,
what are they complaining about?
They obviously haven't seen an Australian summer, mate.
They haven't been down
43
here.
degrees.
That's 43? That's like nice afternoon in the backyard swimming pool type weather.
Yeah, especially if it's humid. Yeah, we get 43-degree days here, even in Melbourne, occasionally in summer. So 43 degrees. What is it? Double it and add 20 or something? Is that how you work out Celsius?
Something like that, yeah.
So that would be 86, 106, no, that'd be more than that. It's 30, 116, I think, Fahrenheit. We don't like too many of those, though.
No.
Jeff's going to watch the show again today. Last night's show.
It was a good one. I watched it back twice. I was laughing at us.
Yeah, my wife said as soon as I'd finished and come back into the house, into the lounge room, the missus said, "Can we watch it?" Yeah, if you want. So I got to laugh again. I thought it was a great show last night. One of our best, Hughesy.
Good.
One of our best.
I've had a few comments. People don't understand what the teddy bears are about. I'm like, well, neither do we.
Should I tell everyone what Robin said?
What'd she say?
We're sitting there watching it, and there's one spot. I think Shane must have moved his camera, and you could see all the teddy bears near the front window. And she said, it looks like hubs in one of those machines, the game machines where the claw comes down and picks up a teddy bear and takes it across.
That's right. So we're gonna build a prop, and while he's talking, his wife can sneak in and lower it down, try to clamp onto him and remove him.
Oh, very funny. Very funny. All right. I have cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about 3.6 meters. And I'm going to start rolling them now. Don't think I can do them all at once. I don't think that'll work. No, it's not going to work. One at a time.
And so when installing, well, this is a bit thick, but I'm just using standard craft wood. This is from Bunnings. I use one about half the thickness of it. There it is. But that's the posts, basically. You just trim them. I make them about a centimetre, just a little bit higher than the width of the guardrail. Yep. And it's just super glue onto the guardrail, evenly spaced, and then I'm super gluing the bottom onto the track, and it works well. Sometimes I paint them, sometimes I don't.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what I haven't been doing is painting the guardrail, and you did a few. You painted them white, and it looks very effective like that.
Yeah, it's just primer. I just spray them with a rattle can of cheap primer. It's about $5. It's just the cheapest one I can find, and I just hit it with the primer, and a couple of hours later, some matte white, flat white.
Well, that's what I need to get because that looks spot on.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's nothing fancy.
And if you can get the DIY decals to work and get them to follow the contour, that's going to look fantastic.
I might give that a go this weekend and see if I can get that to work, or maybe even tonight I might give it a crack. We'll see. We shall see. Hopefully I can line this one up a bit better. Give it a test run and see how this is going to look.
Oh, damn it.
It's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Lock that in. Be quiet.
Yeah.
You're concentrating too, are you, mate?
I am.
So Marty said probably Friday night his time would work fine. So that's a Saturday morning.
That'd be great. That'd be great for us.
Yeah. We'll put it to Hub and see if he's keen as well, mate.
Let Hub get over his COVID first, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely. 103 in the sun the last 3 days or so. Machines slot car underground.
What's that?
Evening and morning, everyone.
G'day, mate.
Thanks for checking in on the madness. Where are you from, Machines Slot Car Underground? I haven't seen your name before. So let us know who you are, where you are, what your involvement with slot cars is. Put a new piece of that on, that's stuffed. Yeah, Tad saying 94 today with a real feel of 103 with humidity.
That'd be awful.
Yeah, no thanks. And that's a reason why I don't live up where Hughesy is, because I hate the humidity.
It's extremely humid up here. It's just your clothes are sticking to you. You're sweating. It's awful.
It's terrible. It's not my cup of tea, that's for sure. Nick, that's about 39 here. That's getting up there, guys. Okay, so I'm off with my calculations. So 100 degrees is around 39 degrees here. Okay.
39? Bloody hell. That's almost 40. It's like the planet's on fire kind of stuff.
Yeah, when we had that, I'm sure the guys in the States would remember, because it was worldwide news, the Black Saturday fires back in 2009.
Yep.
Not far from here. We had 3 days in the 40s. I think there was 43 degrees for 3 days straight. The place was absolutely bone dry, and the Premier at the time pleaded for people to be careful, because if we have a fire, it'll be catastrophic. And of course,
idiots.
Well, it was a transformer that exploded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, power transformer in Kilmore that exploded, and the sparks obviously set fire to the dry grass underneath.
Yeah.
And the winds were like 50, 60 kilometre an hour winds that day, and the rest is history. You know, hundreds of people died, and tens of thousands of people homeless, and
bloody hell,
thousands of houses lost. Most of the state was on fire over the next few days.
Bloody hell.
It was shocking, bloody terrible. John D said sleet against the windows in Melbourne up around the 40 plus floor levels. So 40 stories up. Black ice on rural freeways. We had some black ice up around here the other day.
Seriously?
Yep. So you always got to be careful with that. Yeah, Dave's back.
G'day, Dave.
Tad said, I'd love some sleet about now, John. See if we can send it over for you, mate. Easy Ease is here.
G'day Easy Ease.
Marty reckons there's relief coming this weekend.
Oh, good.
Hopefully some relief in the weather too, mate.
Right in the midst of those, you're always seeing reports of weirdo firebugs running around, just, making it worse.
Yeah. Problem is, a lot of them are over here anyway. A lot of the people that start these catastrophic fires over here are volunteers in the CFA and that sort of stuff. And it's just, you just shake your head. You really do. You really do.
So what are they doing that for? Controlled burning?
No. So, one of the fires during Black Saturday down in Gippsland was actually started by a volunteer CFA firefighter.
Deliberately?
Yeah. They get a kick out of lighting the fires because they want to be the heroes that put them out. And on a day
my God, really?
On a day like that, you cannot put them out. So, and another one was caused by a bloke grinding in his shed.
So that was in the news, was it?
Yeah. John D. Computers at one workplace would shut down the screen after 30 minutes to make you take a 5-minute movement break for better health.
Interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah. HSF Racing's here.
Back in a sec, back in a flash.
No worries, mate. Yeah, Easy Ease, HSF Racing. Brad's Slot Cars. Hey, buddy, having a bit of a chat. Brother Brad. So, lots of people catching up saying g'day. That's great. Dave, that Rust-Oleum is a paint and primer in one. It's perfect. It is good. Not cheap stuff, is it? It's about $17 a can. But still, if you're getting the primer in it, and I know Rust-Oleum, the finish you get is fantastic. It dries off really good, really good. Everyone's saying g'day, g'day. Marty, sounds good, guys. We can talk about fix your calendar. Thanks, Marty. So Brad's trying a scratch build, done 1/24 many times. 132 is a bit smaller. Yep. It's beautiful now. What's it up there, mate? What's the weather like up there? It's not too bad. Look, we've had a lot of rain. We had some fantastic thunder the other night. But have a look at this. Oh, I can't get the camera across. No, you can't see. You can't tell. But we've got blue skies out there, and it's welcome. It really is welcome. That's why I've got the window open. I'll put the camera on this side so it's not glaring. Yeah. I'll put some music on, How's that? Can everyone hear that? Bunyip fires. What's that, Dave? Was that where the CFA guy lit them down in Bunyip? Because I'm pretty sure there'll be no fires going at the moment. Easy. If you're talking to me, it is 12:24 p.m. on Friday. So the weekend's nearly here. And people like UC Slot Cars, who's at work, is probably very grateful for that. Gref's saying it's 21 degrees up there. I've heard you're bitterly cold in Victoria. It's been shocking, mate. The wind has been icy. There's a low in the bite which came through, and the synoptic chart, the how close the lines on that chart were. Oh, so it's been pretty windy and it's been icy cold. We had a top here the other day of 9 degrees. That was a top of 9 degrees. What do you got there, Hughesy?
I'm going to try this glaze.
Okay. So you're going to do a bit of dry brushing.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's working. It's just adding those little, whoop, went too far there, little highlights.
Yeah, take a bit more paint off the brush.
But that's good. That gives a bit of extra dimension.
Yep.
Your chicken's ready. Thank you.
Is that Betty?
No, that wasn't Betty. That was, I don't know, maybe she lives down the street from Betty or something.
What would her name be over in the Hooters bar? Mary
I don't
Lou?
know. We'd have to ask any American folk out there. What's a classic Hooters restaurant name?
Marty would know.
Marty?
I don't know. Maybe Shotgun Dave would know. Oh, I told you, Dave's getting excited for the weekend. An hour and 30 to go. He's counting them down now.
Yeah, he's looking at the watch. Look out.
Yes, John, the wind is definitely coming up from Antarctica. I wonder if this StreamYard program's the same as YouTube with the music.
I don't know.
Only use what's on there. Another one for you, Hughesy. Done. I'll get through them quicker now because they're all cut. Down there in the way.
Yeah, I actually like that music track. It's a good background music track. The only problem is when it stops, it suddenly goes silent. What do we got?
You're teasing me now,
Yes.
Graf. You know, Mr. Cole, shorts all year round here. Rarely wear a jumper nowadays. Yeah,
Bubbles.
that's how I like
Bubbles. Bubbles is a Hooters name. Sorry, mate.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. So.
Oh, easy.
Which one?
Reckon
Which one is Bubbles?
Bubbles is on the left, and Easy E's reckons Peaches.
Bubbles and Peaches. There we go.
Cool.
We've officially named the Bubbles and Peaches. Let's write that down. There's two others. We've got two more to name. What do we call these two?
We'll get some ideas. Brad said he's near the infamous Northern California fire zone. My yard is very green and the roofs are metal.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good that you got nice green grass, mate. That'll help.
Yep.
Dave said he's heading out to fill the trailer with firewood again on Sunday morning. I will be doing the same, Dave. We've gone through the trailer load already. Bubbles was Brad's first crusher's nickname.
There you go.
There you go. Peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream. Done. There we go. There's an Aussie take on it.
Yep. Good stuff. So,
excellent.
The weekend is very close for a lot of people now. And that is always a good thing.
Indeed.
Lost one of me nuts.
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens. I've got to again thank Dave Volk for this this jig.
Excellent.
Yeah, he does some really good stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, he dropped off a box yesterday. Or, no, Wednesday.
Yeah, boom, boom.
Is that the fifth stuff, member?
What did he drop off?
I'll just finish this guy and I'll show you. Box of goodies.
Box of goodies. Oh, I'd love a box of goodies from Dave.
All right. Do they serve alcohol at a Hooters restaurant? I imagine they do. What do you reckon?
I wonder if it's beer only.
I know they've closed down, but when they were open, just beer?
Just beer, I reckon, in those big steins.
Yep. Of course, yeah. Yeah. They ain't serving sarsaparilla. Well, they probably do. They probably got what they call root beer over there.
I love a good sars. Root beer, yeah. I've never had root. What is root beer?
Sarsaparilla.
Is that what root beer is?
More or less, yeah. They had it at the Disney resort when I was over there. I thought, oh, root beer. Let's see what root beer is about. I thought, wow, because I thought it was beer, you know, alcoholic, and it's just sarsaparilla. It's just like sarsaparilla.
Okay.
With a little tweak of an edge to it.
Well, there you go. Every day's a school day. I didn't know that.
Let's have a look what we got here. Over there on the messy tinker table.
There you go, Hughesy. Machines Slot Car Underground said, pretty sure Hooters has a full bar.
Full bar. Fantastic.
So you can get whatever tickles your fancy.
That's brilliant.
Bringing you up full screen, mate.
All right, first up, we've got a slotted chassis, adjustable.
Is that a 3D printed one? 3D printed?
No, this is an actual one he's given me. So that's cool. But then got some bits and pieces. There's the figures, the drivers. I don't know if you can see that. Driver, fuel tanks, exhaust pipes.
Oh, for the HQ?
Dave made those. So we've got our screens.
Yep. So he's vacuum forming them himself. He's got the machine to vacuum form them.
Sure has. And then not to one, but two full with the printed chassis. So I just need to swap the motor pods into them. So they're ready to go with the insert.
That's it. I'm going to order one off him.
And greatly improved body. They're more flexible. Feel better, I tell you. Those two I had were his very first two he printed out.
Yeah.
This looks like a different material, actually see through. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. And there's something else in here. It's a secret. It's a surprise we got for someone.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. And that's about it. So I'll be making a couple more of these guys, the Holden Monaros.
Yeah, I'll have to send him a message. I'm gonna grab a couple of them off him.
Definitely grab some, because I said I was going to make 4 and bring them down to race.
Oh, okay. Club cars.
I've done 2. They're all going to have the slotted pod, so they'll all be very similar, very much the same. It'll be a fair race.
Cool.
But they're great.
Because we know you're all about fair racing, don't we?
Yeah. Got to make it fair.
How many magnets going in those?
None. Actually, no, there is magnets, just the standard ones in whatever slot they're putting in. Those ones there in each motor pod.
Cool.
But they won't work on your tracks. You don't have the magnet braid, do you?
No, that's right.
So it doesn't matter.
They worked at Pat's.
Yeah.
They worked well at Pat's.
Worked too well. I thought I was doing fine until someone said, "Put that up on the garage door." And I went, "What? What do I want to do that for?" I didn't think it'd stick there like glue.
That was one of the best moments when I think it was Dave, UC Slot Cars, grabbed the car and put it on the frame for the roller door, the frame for the shed, and the car just sat there.
I'm going, "Oh, don't do that, it'll fall off." And no, it didn't fall off.
I think the axis of the earth shifted a bit too. Love it. Absolutely loved it. Oh, that was great. Brad's saying expensive beer and greasy chicken. And
yeah, apparently
girl pretending to like you.
Yeah, but apparently the portions got smaller, the food got greasier, and the staff. I've seen the photo evidence. They went sort of WOKE, and there was some interesting higher choices. They still had to wear the outfits.
Yeah.
And I think everybody went, "Okay, that's enough. We're done here."
Zafford Fekoff.
G'day, Zafford.
3:30 a.m. here, and you two go live. Great. Thanks for stopping in, mate. Oh, Reese is here. G'day, Reese. We race with Reese down here, Hughesy.
All right.
Reese is ex-army, top bloke.
Was Reese on your video that you posted?
He would have been, yeah. Yeah, he's the tallest bloke in the room.
Right.
He's a big unit. John D, 9 Celsius is 48.2. Yeah, I rounded it up and said it was 50 the other night on someone's live.
If it's over 40 Celsius, that's horrendous.
Yeah, that's not nice at all. Stephen Greneau, Foster's. We don't drink Foster's down here, mate. We haven't for a long time. It's something that they sell in England and in America, and probably some other places in Europe, but no one drinks Foster's down here. He's probably...
what do they drink the most down here now? What do you reckon?
Oh, it's probably Great Northern at the moment. That seems to be very, very popular. Very popular. So I would say Great Northern. Not that I like it. It's too watered down and a very thin lager sort of beer. I like a draft or an ale. Something with a bit of body. Just like me. There you go. Reese is all over it. Foster's is horse piss. You drink VB? I'm not surprised. Very funny like is Reese. Along very well. All goes quiet when you're concentrating, doesn't it?
Yep.
So this has been good, Hughesy.
Well, getting stuff done. I always leave the figures till last because it's the part I don't like.
Tedious.
Well, this wasn't too bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, tedious. But yeah, getting better at it. Slowly getting better at it.
Yeah, it's one of those things, the more you do, the quicker you get at it too. Oh, it's going off. UC saying g'day, Reese. Oops, sorry, Nick. Was the last time I had a Foster's was at one of the Adelaide Grand Prix. When did the Adelaide Grand Prix change to the Melbourne Grand Prix? Was that 95, 96? So that's a long time between Foster's, mate. So Zafford said, even us Brits know Aussies don't drink Foster's. There's a good reason for it, mate. There's a good reason for it. It's crap. Was in the news the other day how Great Northern came from nowhere to dominate sales. Well, I think it says a lot about the type of beer drinkers in Australia now, because people just don't go to the pub to get pissed anymore.
No.
People go to pubs for a meal, celebrate birthdays with family. So the whole beer drinking scene has changed. Used to go there for knock off and get pissed and get the missus to come and get you and all that sort of stuff, and it just doesn't happen anymore. We're a different society. We've got different concerns. We're more aware of health and all that sort of stuff. So the beer itself has changed. It's more of a easy drinking sort of social thing now, rather than a blokey excuse to get down the pub, get pissed and have a fight.
All the rage up here at the moment are the mini breweries with all the food trucks outside.
Yep. Yeah, craft breweries. Craft beer is very popular these days.
Yeah, but I find it difficult to find one I like. It's always got, I don't know, something not quite right.
Thanks, Easy Ease. Good night, mate.
Night, mate.
Yeah, and Dave reckons he doesn't know anyone that drinks Great Northern. My son's not a very big beer drinker, but if he's going to have a beer, he'll have a Great Northern. I think because Great Northern, like I said, it's quite watered down. It's a very, very lagerish sort of beer. And it's not an offensive beer. I mean, I do drink some craft beers. Like I said, I like something with a bit of flavour and a bit of body, and you can find that with craft beers. So yeah, it's an easy drinking beer, like I said, and that's I think why a lot of people these days like it. I'm no beer connoisseur, by the way. I just like what I like. Having said that, I haven't had a beer for a while. I had a couple of beers last weekend, and that was the first time in months.
Really?
That I had a beer. So that's 3 meters done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 3 meters done. Yeah. So I've got to cut one more strip. Do you absolutely need 4.5 meters, Hughesy? Is that the length of your straight?
No, there's just a couple of little sections around the layout where I was, so short. So
Okay.
I was just going to cut it up and fill them in.
All right. All good. I'll cut another piece.
Great.
Yeah, because I've got 4.2 meters here already cut. That's all right. No dramas whatsoever. Fair dinkum, mate. This is going to be the best $200 you've ever spent.
Be awesome.
Someone should put up a figure painting guide.
Zaphod has. Go to Zaphod's channel. Oh, that's him. Oh. Folks, if you want to see an excellent 3-part figure painting tutorial, go to Zaphod's channel. I watched it myself, learnt heaps, and now I'm completely doing the opposite of what he said to do. Joking. Mostly. Yeah, brilliant tutorial. Gets a great job. Definitely check it out.
I agree, Sean. I'm just reading some of the comments. You see slot cars, it's too expensive now. You mean going out to the pub? Absolutely.
Going out in general.
Going out in general, yeah. Dave said every year we go to Bright. Awesome food and beer at the Bright Brewery. There's a few breweries up there. But the one, is that the one on the corner you're talking about, Dave? The big one on the corner? Haven't been into that one. I will definitely go there next time we're up there. Nick said, we have an English-themed pub. Now they serve some great beer. Have you tried a dark ale called Hobgoblin? I don't even know if we'd be able to get it here. Hobgoblin.
I have heard of it.
The Irish pubs were all the rage a while ago.
Yeah, it's kind of you think it's like Guinness, but it's different. Am I right? Is that the one I'm thinking?
I do love a Kilkenny. Have you had a Kilkenny, Hughesy?
No.
It's quite a thick beer, thick and creamy. That's an Irish one. I'm pretty sure it's Irish, but it's quite thick and creamy.
I don't mind Lef. I don't know whether some European beer maker, but Lef, L-E-F-F.
I've never
Very
heard of
nice.
that.
Yeah. And they're pricey, though. Bloody hell.
G'day, Chris. Chris was up all late morning, early morning, watching us last night. Now he's jumped on again.
What's going on? No, the buggers are still at it.
He probably thinks we haven't stopped.
Well, I think I'm wearing the same bloody shirt still.
Yeah, so am I. Going to Beechworth this year. Robin and I went up to Beechworth not long ago just for a day trip. Of course, it's a lot closer to us than it is to you, Dave. But yeah, Beechworth is a nice place. Go and have a look at the jail. It's not bad. There's some good stories there. Ooh, what sort of spiced rum do you like, Dave? Do you like Kraken? Or do you like Captain Morgan?
Oh, I like Captain Morgan. Bloody brilliant.
Very nice. 6 hours to Beechworth. Yeah, I think we're about just over 3. 6 hours is a fair drive. Says me, recently got back from WA. I was doing 9-10 hour days. One day we were in the car for 11 hours.
Oh, really? Gee whiz.
Pumping out the K's, mate. Tell you what, if anyone wonders what the Nullabore's like, it's just another road. Don't get sucked into all the hype. It's just another highway. Sure, there's no trees, but it's just another road.
Is it mostly straight?
No, not really. The 90-mile straight, yeah, that's definitely straight. But the Nullarbor itself, I guess you could say mostly straight. There's stretches of, I guess, 6-7 k's are straight, and then there's a bend, and in some sections it's very twisty.
Right.
But if you ever got the opportunity, go and do it. It is an iconic road, but I don't know if it's as iconic as it's made out to be, if that makes any sense.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Captain Morgan. He's into the Morgans. Nice choice, mate. Shut up, Graf.
What did he say?
Year-round holiday here. Go down to race with Q32 every 2 or 3 weeks. Race digital and analog locally. Beach is 2 streets over.
Good God. Shut up, Greg.
Yeah. I don't need to hear that in winter in Romsey, mate. Zaphod has said Captain Morgan is good. Kraken or Dead Man's Finger is a cracking rum. I don't mind a spice rum, but I'm not a fan of Bundy. My brother-in-law absolutely loves it. I know, because he usually drinks a whole bottle of it at a time. Once he gets on it, he's shocking.
I'll show you. If I can find an empty, I'll show you what we're liking at the moment. We've got our drinking very much under control, folks. Don't worry.
We are Australian. So take that as you like.
Very occasional, casual little drink. I'll go and see if I can find.
Yes, we do like to drink us Aussies. Although, like I said before, well, it's not like it used to be. Whereas you didn't need an excuse to have a drink. Now everyone's got an excuse not to. That's their health. So what's else? What else is happening? UC slot cars. Bundy's the fighting rum. Pretty much, mate. Although my brother-in-law is he's not a violent drinker.
Here we go.
He just loves it.
Some of this is pretty nice.
Kings of Prohibition.
Yeah.
Old Musket. What's that?
It's a
Old Musket.
Fortified wine, like a port.
Oh, really?
Straight. Absolutely. Wow.
When you say straight, do you normally mix something with that?
Nothing. It just use shot glasses, sip it. It's like sitting down with a nice warm port.
Oh, very nice.
You'd like this now with the weather being so cold.
Yeah.
Little goes a long way. Definitely. Beautiful bottles too.
Where do you get that from? Is that just at your local, or is that Dan Murphy's?
Just at the local. Go into the port section.
Yeah.
And it's not as expensive as it looks. It's reasonably priced too, but it's definitely a nice drop. Kings of Prohibition.
Well, I've got nothing in the cupboard or the fridge at the moment, so
fortified wine.
The missus wants a fire tonight, so I might get a fire going and grab a bottle of that and have a couple of sips.
There we go. I'll read it to you. From the great era of the Roaring '20s.
Ooh.
Prohibition stemmed the infamous Kings of Prohibition. During this dry period, many myths were born, and the story of bootleggers such as Jack Diamond became legends, setting the path for wine distribution around the world. Sounds good.
Great story.
Very nice bottle too. I've been keeping the bottles. They're too nice to throw away.
Great story. Kings of Prohibition.
That's the one.
I'll have a look, mate. I'll have a look. See if I can find it. See if the locals got it. Oop. Back to us. What else have we got? Zafford, he likes his mead too. Honey-based alcohol. Honey mead. Honey mead was the drink of choice back in the day of, what would that have been, the 1600s? Mead. Dan's here. G'day, Dan.
G'day, Dan.
We look busy. Mate. Well, I don't know if we look busy. It's really good. I'm enjoying doing this sort of stuff now because I get to sit down and chat to people, and I get stuff done. Whereas if I'm just here by myself, there's too many bloody distractions. You know, I just
like people waving nice bottles in your face.
Well, that's not a distraction. That's a help. That's going to help me tonight. So I'm going to go and have a look for that, because if that comes with a high recommendation of yours, Shane, I reckon I owe it to myself to at least try it.
Yeah, give it a try. You'll like it.
John D, the port section. Is that where all the suitcases are sold in Queensland to confuse the rest of Australia and the world?
Ports. The suitcases are called ports.
Yeah.
Fortified wine.
Kings of Prohibition.
Yeah.
Excellent. What are we both working on? I am making guardrails for Hughesy.
I'm painted Hooters girls. Yep, turn around.
Hughesy's having more fun than me. He's painting jugs.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no jugs on that one.
This one's got
There's the jugs. See?
This one's got plates and jugs. This one's checking her status.
Is he checking her status or taking an order?
No, well, she must be taking an order, but she's probably checking her status.
Everything's done on a bloody iPad these days. So there you go, Dan. That's what we're working on. We've been doing it for an hour and 40. Can
you want to show Dan the guardrail close-up?
Yeah. Just let me finish this one and I will.
Has Dan got guardrail on his track?
Not my guardrail. There you go, Dan. There's a length of guardrail. Formed before your very eyes. Every time you roll it, it bends. So just turn it over. Give it another light roll. And it bends back the other way. And then almost dead straight. So these are 600 and I think what did I say, Hughesy? 620 mil?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, 620 mil. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got about 4.2 meters, and Hughesy wants 4.5.
Being fussy.
No, customer's always right. An order is an order. So.
Okay, that's starting to look a bit like denim.
Hang on a sec. Show that again. I'll go full screen.
I start with a lighter coat, then I start doing a sort of watered down darker coat, and then I'll do a third one to finish, and it just ends up looking a bit more like denim rather than just one single color.
The way you did the yellow on the chicken,
yeah.
I do that with white on the jeans.
You do. You add white highlights. Okay, yeah, I'll try that.
I'll see if I can find one. I think they might be out in the garage, but I'll see if I can find someone wearing jeans.
That's looking great. Oh yeah, excellent. No, I'll do that. Fantastic.
Oh, that's showing up very well.
Have you painted your boy band yet? Who said that?
No, that would be flag marshals.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know you did flag marshalling. That's a cool little bit of insight.
Yeah, that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. Don't know if that'll show up. Trying to. You can see them. It's not focusing very well. Anyway, yeah, just a really light brush of white over the top. Sort of highlights the creases and stuff in the jeans.
Excellent.
Pretty much, mate. Dan said jugs. That's how you got onto alcohol. What do you think of those, Hughesy? Hang on, I'll go full screen so you can see it better.
Excellent. Yeah, cool. That's going to look good. Nice.
They're really good. They come out really good, those ones. And they were off a site. Might have been Cults 3D.
Right.
and there's another one with a bloke holding a handy cam.
That's good.
Yeah. All in various stages of painting, so...
That guy'd look good on the outside of the Pooters restaurant, looking through the side window.
There's another bloke with a shirt over a t-shirt. Nice boots. Ooh, nice boots. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it's tedious stuff, isn't it, Dave? But once you get into it, you start getting through a few. I just grab a whole heap like I've got here. I just grab a whole heap and then grab a colour.
Yeah.
And paint what I think I want painted in that colour, and then move on to another colour, and then I find that that's the easiest way. It's instead of just painting one figure at a time. Yeah, I just do it that way.
Because I get the camera right down low on the track, and that you gotta put a bit of effort in.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I do have my limit. My patience runs out.
Yeah. Right, I've got to make one more strip of this. Actually, I'll just do the whole bloody thing. We know it's another 7, and I can definitely use some. So I might as well cut the whole lot. Was that you, Nick, that mentioned I think it was the boy band reference? Cheeky bastard.
Running out.
It's all good fun though, isn't it? It's all good fun.
Oh, my light needs recharging.
Houston, we have a problem.
I can still see ish. All right. Clean that up. Back in a flash.
Here's he's gone to wash his brush. Benny Bennett. Benny, if you like what you see, mate, hit subscribe. So I hope to do a few more of these. And if Hughesy's at home doing all this sort of stuff, which he usually is, we'll do it together again. So hit subscribe, mate, hit the notification, and next time we go live, jump in with us. Thanks for coming. Dan, you've got those lights too, have you? Hughesy showed me those lights when he came down at Pat's weekend. I was very tempted to grab a few. I haven't had to yet. I've been using, well, you can probably see it behind me. I've got these big ones. But I had 2. Hang on, I'll bring you up, Hughesy. I had 2, and then when I was doing the garage reno, I accidentally cut the cord with the grinder. So what are the controls on the back?
So brightness, and then you can control the temperature, the color temperature.
Okay. Yep.
So warm, white, cold.
Yep.
And you got a digital readout telling you what you've set. It's dead easy to use, on off switch, lots of adjustments. Comes with a cool adjustable stand, tripod.
Yeah.
And for this sort of stuff, perfect. And you've come with a charger, USB charger, so there's a little port there. That all comes in the kit. Off of Amazon. Not very expensive.
Cool.
But they got a whole lot of them now, large to small, everything you could possibly need. Like years ago, not too long ago, the only real option was going to a camera store or something like that. And thousands of dollars later,
Yeah. No, that brand Niwa comes up a lot.
It's a Chinese brand, and they're doing,
everything's Chinese now.
They're doing cheap stuff, but it's actually quite good. It's good quality for what it is.
Well, I'll keep that in mind if I decide I need a small light, which would probably be good for around here on this bench now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. All right, Chris is off. See you, Chris. Thanks for
Chris. Have a good
thanks
one.
for being part of this. Zafford, after years of painting wargaming minis, slot car figures are easier. They are a larger scale. Yeah, I can imagine those gaming figures are so intricate. So intricate.
I'm just going to go and get
some of those ones. What's that, mate?
I'm just going to go and get the unit. Bring it in. Won't be a sec.
Okay, mate. Dan, you've got one you wear on your head. Okay. What are you doing at the moment, Dan? What are you? You're at home? Oh, Hughes's cat. Confuse the cat. So Shane has just put the Revo Porsche back together. It was his first strip down and rebuild, and wow. Yeah, if you follow Hub's rules of tuning, they go pretty bloody good, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, what are you doing today, Dan? You're at home, obviously? Or are you watching this at work?
Kiddos. All right. So, what do I do? What's the best approach to fix these runs in the paint? The orange always runs. Well, I just sand it back with wet and dry. It's dry now.
Sand it back.
See those?
Yep. Sand it and give it a couple of light coats again.
All right.
It's the only way to fix it, mate.
Like, you probably won't see it, but I'm being finicky. So there's that piece. Then we got the interior.
Yeah, hold that up, mate.
So I've got to fit some LED lights.
Yep.
Now, they didn't have this section of flooring in the kit, so I butchered a leftover, an offcut, and just glued and taped it on. And I used the, once you take the, where is it? The little Hooters letters. The thing that's left behind is a stencil. You can use it as a stencil. So I used that to cover up the join, but it actually looked good going in through the entrance. And then I thought, well, why stop there? Let's do the flooring in front of the bar.
So why doesn't the kit come with a flooring in the entrance?
I don't know. I couldn't find it. Flipped through the instructions, couldn't see it. I might have missed it, but I couldn't find it. So
do you build the entrance with the doors open or closed, or is it just a fixed panel?
It's just fixed, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Where is it? Careful. So there it is there. It's just an add-on to the outside.
Oh, yeah, but there's acrylic sheet to go in there, yeah? Does the kit come with an acrylic sheet for the glass?
I think so. No, it didn't have any glass, this one. But I do have some. I'm just toying with the idea whether to put it in or not.
Because the guys at Magnetic Racing can supply it.
They usually do.
Because they're big windows, I thought you'd be getting a set of window glass.
Yeah, no, I've got them on some of the other models, not on this one. But it's all right. I don't mind it. You can clearly see inside then.
Yeah.
So, let's see what LEDs we've got.
Brad's asking no drive-through.
Yeah, no drive. Well, actually, the racetrack is the drive-through. It'll be around it.
We've got a big shopping centre here not far from work. And some idiot had stolen a car and he was trying to get away from the coppers. And he drove into the shopping centre, through the shopping centre.
Like
no one was hurt.
Blues
I don't know
Brothers.
how, but no one was hurt. But it's just crazy down here in Melbourne lately. It's just crime and just it's just crazy. People are just doing whatever they want, not giving a shit about anyone else.
Oh, that's that one. Can't see where I've put all my LEDs. On the very, very messy. Oh, there they are.
There's a tip for you, Hughesy, which I never knew this one.
Clean it up.
Nick has said when you get runs in paint, put masking tape on it while it's wet to remove it.
Oh, what a great idea.
I'll use that.
Perfect. All right.
I was painting a magnetic racing kit yesterday. The Bathurst Timekeepers building. Man, there's a lot of panels in that.
Yeah.
A lot of panels in that. 2 coats both sides, almost two rattle cans worth.
Let's see. Yeah.
More tips.
Now, what are these ones?
If you are buying a light to paint under, make sure it's a cool blue, not a warm blue.
Yeah.
Cool blue closer to daylight and gives a better representation of the colour if painting at night. I've got a
blue.
I just bought one of these monitor lights, and it's got you can change the colour temperature on it.
Excellent.
There you go.
Right.
I think that's a cool light. Come on.
God damn it.
Come on. Yeah, I can't change it back. What's going on with it? Yeah,
Oh, constant reds. They're supposed to be flashing. I think they sent me the non-flashing variety, but that's all right. Red light.
Red light, red light.
Will we load Hooters with red lights?
Yeah, put a couple in there. Oh, what's going on with this thing?
Where have my normal ones gone? Warm whites. Anyway, I'm going to put a couple behind the counter and one over in this corner. Not red lights, but when I find them, and they will show up. Well, what is it here? Empty box. Where's the drill?
Right. Just stuff around with that anymore. Just going to leave it on there.
I've got all the LEDs except for the ones I want.
Yeah, Dan, there was a Land Cruiser that was speeding through the Northland shopping centre. People just got no sense of safety for other people. I mean, can you imagine at speed too? He wasn't just crawling around, actually driving through a major shopping centre. Just crazy. So Fast is here.
G'day.
Thanks for stopping by and having a look and see what sort of madness is going on here, mate. Hughesy and I are just getting stuff done. We thought we'd do it together. So Hughesy suggested we go live. And here we are. Wildman says he can see a lot of wrecks at Hooters while racing, Shane.
Ah.
Driver distractions.
What are you doing?
True.
What have you found? Hey, what do you got there?
There you go, Shane. Griff. Remove the bearings in your Revo and clean the bearings in thinners. Don't re-oil them.
Definitely.
Oh. And why would you not re-oil them, Nick? And So Fast has said masking tape on the runs, something he learned when he was learning to paint cars back in the late 70s.
Cool.
All right, I'll be definitely using that one.
I'm going to try that next time. And one behind this little stool.
I was trying to get your cat's attention before, Hughesy, when you left to grab the LEDs. We're sitting down near the roller door. Scott's here. G'day, Scott. Dave's in the same boat as you, Hughesy. He got sent some non-flashing LEDs.
Looks like we both got caught out, mate. It's supposed to be flash. I ordered flashing reds, flashing blues, and normal whites, and they've disappeared.
Where'd you order them from, Hughesy?
Mine are off Amazon, I think.
Okay.
They're good quality, but I've got the wrong
one.
ones. All right.
Scott's just finished tinkering at his table. That's
Excellent.
good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Everyone's getting stuff done. Except Dave, he's still at work, poor bastard. It won't be long. He'll be on his way home and he'll be picking up a controller, I'm sure he will. So, I've been toying with the idea. I think now that Dave's in the chat, he can advise. I've been toying with the idea of ripping up my copper tape and routing a rebate and putting down some braid. Dave, you see slot cars. Should I do that? I've got a section in the middle which is hard to access, but I reckon relaying or laying braid would probably be a bit easier than trying to relay copper tape. Your brother reckons if it's hard to get to, it'll just be hard to get to. He reckons rip up the tape, clear coat it, and retape it. But I think the change in temperature here is just absolutely annihilating the tape. I mean, even on the straight, I've got every 2 to 3 centimeters, I've got creases in the tape that are breaking, and on the corners, it's just a nightmare. So, what do you think? And over to you, Hughesy. Explain what you got there.
Well, no, keep going with the tape. I got these off of Amazon for $3 for 5, and these are going to be the rear exhaust pipes. 4 of them.
Cool. What size are they?
Stainless steel, 3 mil on the outside, wide.
3 mil OD.
But they're stainless steel, so you don't have to paint them, and they're done. You just got to cut them and glue them into however you're going to install them. Perfect for exhaust pipe detail.
That is perfect, isn't it? Really good.
You know, I don't know how good they'll go being bent if you want to build some of those, hot rod exhausts. But
yeah,
not having to paint them, it's stainless steel, ready to go. I think worth a try. But only $3 for a pack of 5 of them. They're about 30 centimeters long.
Very cool.
Bargain.
Yeah, that's going to look great.
And yeah, the paint job, I'm very happy with that. The spoilers on. Very cool. Shellite. So that's the 3A3D. That's staying put.
And you use canopy glue on it. Shane?
I used a toothpick and tried the canopy glue. I had a hunch, and there's no side effect. See that? No side effects.
Dries nice and clear, doesn't it?
Very clear. No paint reaction. Very happy with that.
Cool. That's the paint on that looks like it's gone down on it really nice too.
It has. The final coat was triumphant, I tell you.
Yeah.
But prior to
that was
that,
that was out of that yellow can I can see right in the corner.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Chrome yellow. But what happened when I was taping off to do the black trims, I used the frog tape.
Yep.
When I peeled the frog tape off, it looked okay. I had it sitting there. I was working something else. I looked over and there was all these like mushrooming, bubbling going on. And the more I looked, the more it was like some sort of reaction to the oxygen once the tape came off. So I won't be using that again on Tamiya paint. I'll be using the actual Tamiya tape that Dave has recommended.
Yeah.
But it was interesting to watch. Well, it was heartbreaking too, but I was able to fix it up, and I've done a final respray of the yellow, and it was a good coverage. No grit has popped up. And like you can see the shine already. Imagine some SMS clear coat high gloss on that when it's finished.
Yeah. Absolutely. So Nick's got the reason why he doesn't use oil. It collects dust and particles which can damage the bearings and race. They just spin better without oil. Okay.
Right.
I'll try that. I've got some thinners out in the garage. Dave wanted the flashing lights for the top of the light towers. And didn't get the flashing ones, unfortunately.
Yeah, mine aren't flashing either.
Well, they might start flashing when they get installed at Hooters.
Well, I was hoping to install a couple on the front there, the red ones.
Yeah, you're going to put them in the owl's eyes, yeah?
Yeah.
But none on the sign on the back.
Well, because the wires will go straight through the menu board on the inside.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I was painting the Timekeepers building, and I had the gas heater. You know, the outdoor gas heaters. I got one of those. I dragged one of those into the garage to help the paint dry. It was
right.
It was cold up here yesterday, and it was raining on and off, and it's just miserable up here this time of year. But anyway, first world problems, eh?
Yeah. Hey, you know, we started this live stream 2 hours ago.
It's unreal, isn't it? How quick it goes.
There's still 30 here. What's wrong with you people?
Get alive. I really enjoy doing these. This is the second live I've done like this, and it's great. You just get work done. You just chat away to a screen, and
yeah, well,
you just seem to get stuff done.
You do.
And it's good having you to talk to, Hughesy.
Zafford's saying if he's quiet for the rest of the stream, he's fallen asleep. It's 4:30 a.m. over there.
Oh, jeez. What are you doing watching us, mate? Go to bed.
Good. Well, maybe that's he's trying to go to sleep, so he put us on.
Yeah, that'll do it. You're gonna pick up a guitar, mate, and start playing this backing music for us? Every time I ring a supplier at work, it automatically goes to hold. Always. Yep. It's guaranteed. And it's a big bass line. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. And I think, When I get home, I'm going to jump on the bass. I'm going to play it, and I haven't, not once.
It's burnt into your brain.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Know it by note. Yeah.
Brad said, "Nice pipes."
Those pipes are a real find. I can't wait. Well, I haven't attempted to actually cut them, so that's where the new.
Yes, perfect. So you've got the cutting discs.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. No,
you got the cutting disc.
Yeah, I've got to set that up. How do you reckon? Will it cut through that stainless steel okay?
It will. Don't try to push too hard because the discs will just explode.
Just take it slowly.
Take it slowly. Take it. Just don't put too much pressure on. Let the blade, let the cutting disc do the work. Don't put too much pressure on, and don't do it right near your eyes. Keep your eyes away because they can just let go, mate.
Okay.
And slot car hub is back. Hey, Shane.
Excellent.
Hope you're feeling better, mate. Having some lunch. That's good.
All right.
I wonder if that's Hub sending me a whole heap of messages because I'm doing a live.
It's Hub, all right. He's just sending non-stop. Oh, he's trying to get us back for the other night when he was trying to make a video.
Very nice try, Hub. It's not going to work.
All right. After spending most of the week building this thing, watch me stuff it. Here we go.
Hang on, full screen for this one.
Drum roll. One eye. Don't wobble.
You eating lunch or are you just sending bloody gifts, Hub?
He's just sending gifts.
Bloody immature little bastard he is. Grow up, Hub.
Yeah, what are you doing while people are doing a video? I tell you what.
Yeah, Dave, I've got a laminate trimmer, which I routed the track with, and I'm pretty sure that the straight bit that I've got, the router bit, has got the pin in it from Mr. Slot Car. I've got to check that first, obviously, but I'm pretty sure I'm good to go with that.
That corner. One more.
Scott said that's a nice yellow on the Camaro, mate.
It is. It's the first time I've tried that. It was Tamiya TS47 Chrome Yellow. First time I tried it, didn't know what to expect, but yeah, it's got a nice depth to it. It's already got a nice shine. And then we'll have to wait to see what the clear coat looks like. But I got a good feeling about it. I think it's going to look really cool.
He's all right, Scott. He's just been a pain in the ass, so he must be feeling really good now. I've got about 400 GIFs on my phone that he's trying to send through.
Yep. Non-stop. It's not working, Hub. It only works when we do it to you.
Yep. Hub's looking for those violins again.
Yeah. One, two, three, four. So there'll be 6 lights in here, plus the Huda owl light. So that 8 LEDs should be fully loaded. That's going to look great.
Johnny V's here.
G'day, Johnny.
G'day, mate. What are you doing today? Apart from watching us do nothing. See you, Shane. Have a good weekend, mate.
Cool. There. Excellent. Well, that's about all I can do for now. I've got to locate these LEDs.
I'm 3 off the 500. Woo! It's taking me forever.
Well, that's
Dave, I would prefer that. I would much rather prefer that. Do I put the track up for sale as is and build a 3-laner? I'd like to do that. But Hughesy reckons I've put too much work into the track to sell it.
Yeah,
I agree, and that's why I thought if I braid it, all those continuity problems are gone, and then I've got a good track.
you won't regret it.
Yeah, I'll check that. I'll check that route a bit when I find it. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. That's the other problem with doing that garage is I bought all those tubs on the shelves for the storage, which is great, but nothing's where it was before because it's now in tubs. I have labelled the majority of it, but little bits and pieces that you don't label, you think, oh shit, where did I put that? So I've got to find that.
G'day, Slot Car Dojo.
Hey, Slot Car Dojo's here. Everything's good here, mate. How's things with you? Das is saying g'day.
G'day,
Scott,
Jazz.
Todd.
Johnny V.
You want to buy it, Scott?
Ooh, make an offer. He's looking shocked.
You see, sell, build. I don't know if anybody would be after a 2-lane track. I think I made a mistake.
I think UC wants to buy it. That's why he's keen.
Oh, you want to buy it, Dave?
His current track only takes up half the garage. There's space for yours in there as well.
You have to move that Prem out. No room for the Prem. I don't think you'd do
Hub's
that.
at it again. That's about 7, 8 in a row. 9. Come on, Hub. Go and take some Panadol.
Have a look at the crap he's sending.
Look,
that doesn't cut it, mate. That's crap. That is. Put some effort in, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that all about?
You're supposed to find funny GIFs and post them. They got to have, Egyptian hieroglyphics. There's a message in them. Not those silly little bloody emoji things.
Okay, mate. Step up to the plate. If you're going to do that sort of stuff. It's obviously finished lunch. Oh, jeez. Bloody Hub. He's at home, he's bored.
Yeah, the red lights make it look a bit seedy. I don't think I'll go for that.
Not the right establishment, mate.
Not the right vibe. Maybe in the Hooters eyes, those.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely. So you got the white ones?
I'm going to feed these red ones in and see what they look like.
Yeah, you got white ones for the restaurant?
Well, I can't find them. They're somewhere. I got a whole packet of them. They've disappeared.
That's what I thought, Jeff. But no, Charlotte's she's a bit more mature than that.
Well, those holes are a bit small. I have to work good.
Jesus. This one piece is just not forming.
Break this up. Here we go. Damn, can't reach the buttons.
Get some tweezers or some pliers.
Got them.
Or not. Having a real drama with this.
Gotcha.
This piece. I think the blade is getting blunt already. It's very difficult to snap it off. Anyway, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Come off.
Oh, man. So, 2 hours, 22 minutes. This is crazy. People are still here, although they're starting to... What?
What's that?
Dave, probably selling the Prem. No,
Ooh.
I'm going to build an oval. You're not serious. You're not seriously selling the Prem. You've had that for decades, mate.
What do you reckon? Red?
Oh, yeah. Hang on. I'll full screen you. Hang on. Yeah.
Like, I'll get them to fit properly.
Yeah. No, I reckon for sure.
Red ones.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right. 2 reds. Cool. I'll do that later. But I've got to tear the place apart and find my amber one. So that's all I can do for the time being.
Yep. Well, I've almost finished all your rails, mate. So.
Oh wow! Excellent.
I'm just cutting a few more because it's just I thought if I'm going to cut the length of aluminium, I might as well do the whole lot. So I've got one more rail to do for you, and then I'll see if I can find a post-it tube here, and I'll wrap them up in bubble wrap and I'll send them off to you, mate.
Brilliant, thanks, mate. That's fantastic.
No worries. We'll look forward to seeing them on your track, mate.
And if anyone's watching and you need some guardrail, give Dick drop him a message.
Yep.
See what you can work out.
Yeah, you can get me on Facebook on the DG Raceway page. You can let me know when we go live. If you want something like that, I'll take a note and I'll get in contact with you. Yep, Yeah, send me a message on DG Raceway Facebook page. It's probably the easiest way to do it. I can get your address there and contact number, and I'll give you a call, and we'll see what you need. I've got a few more tree armatures that I can make some more trees with. I think I've got enough stock to do maybe 30 trees. So I'll get back into that as well.
Cool.
So plenty to do. Scott, how long are they? These ones are 620 mil. So I'm only, you can see there, I'm only restricted by the length of the jig. I can make a longer jig, maybe a metre, and I can make metre lengths. Any size you need under, well, that's 620, and that's about 15 mil in from either end. So I could put another 30 mil on that if I go right to the edge, but it's a bit tricky taping them down. So yeah, that's 620 mil long. Nick's asking Dave what sort of prem he's got, and he said it's a HZ308. You get good money for that, Dave, but it'd be a shame not to have it anymore too. All right, what's the time? 1:45. I think I might go and have some lunch.
Me too.
All right, thanks for hopping on, Hughesy. It was good.
No
Got some
worries.
stuff done.
Sure
and had a
did.
bit of a chat too.
Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yeah,
Hope you
it's
have a
been
great
good. How many
weekend.
did we have?
Well, there's 30 at least.
Cool.
How many there now? 29. 29.
Oh, how's this? So Far Speedway said, I've just subscribed from my other channel to help with the 500. I really appreciate that, mate. That's
good
fantastic. Awesome. So Machines Slot Car Underground is saying later, guys. He's off as well. Jeff, thanks, guys. Very good. Thanks for popping in and listening to us talk absolute utter crap for 2 hours and 26 minutes.
Thank you.
All right, we'll end it there. See you, everyone. Thanks, Hughesy.
See you, everybody.
Bye.